Yo, what's good up, YouTube? Kilbu here, and I know January recap coming in a little bit late, but that's all right. Better late than never. So before I ramble, and I will anyway, let's just get into it, baby. All right, so we literally started. It was like January 1st or 2nd. I don't remember the exact date, but pretty much on the 1st. Safaric, aka Sarah, she's like a big streamer and everything. She actually followed me back on Twitter, so I thought that was kind of cool. I mean, some people probably don't really like care about follow backs and stuff, but it's like, imagine like a celebrity or like somebody that you kind of like look up to, or like somebody like that, you know. It's like, I guess for people that really like the Kardashians, it's like somebody like that following them back or something like that. I think the one follow back that I would love to get would probably be like Hector Rodriguez from Optic, or like Huntsman, right? Or Nade Shot. I think those two would probably be the dopest. Also, somebody else that followed me back literally, and this was like the 1st or 2nd of January, was FaZe Mew. You know what I'm saying? FaZe up, baby. And he's probably the biggest creator or like person in general in my niche in the gaming realm. And if you guys obviously know Fortnite, you probably know FaZe Mew. I know there's so many fucking FaZe members, bro. It's insane. But he followed me back as well, so I literally started the year off with that, and I was like, damn, bro, that's fucking dope. Now January was really busy for me in terms of TikTok streams. I know I didn't upload the amount of YouTube videos that I wanted to, which is fine, but again, really, I would rather miss a stream rather than a YouTube video, because I've been thinking about it. Because like last year, think about how much I streamed, and if I would have made more exposure content, you know what I mean? I don't know, I feel like that would work out better. So that's something I'm still trying to work on, and obviously this was the 1st of the month. But what I was really good with was TikTok. I'll put a couple pictures up here of how many TikToks I actually made. None really hit algorithm. There was one that was like an IRL one where it was like, hey, going on a date, kind of nervous, and that, as you can see, almost hit like 10k. But then the old TikTok that I posted was like a duet, is like at like 300,000 views, and it just keeps getting comments and stuff, which is really weird. And it's like one of those TikToks where like it literally took 5 minutes, and I put like the creator, like the closed caption on there, and that's it. I literally did a duet, that's it, no editing. And that one's at like 300k, and then the ones I put like maybe like 20 fucking or more minutes of editing and thought behind it gets like 100 200 views. It's like, oh, okay. I don't know how that happens, but whatever. But I've actually been really consistent on TikTok, so I'm really glad with that. Still got to stay with it for the rest of the year and thereon. So I'm really happy with that. Streams were fucking popping as well. I know there was one stream from the 11th to the 15th where I streamed 36 hours in like 4 days. And again, obviously this is only my part-time thing. I don't do this full time, and I try to do TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch, and just like everything else on top of my job, on my life, right? So trying to balance it is always pretty tough, so I'm pretty happy with it. And then for February, I know hopefully I can maybe get 4 videos out. Maybe we'll see. We'll cross that road when we get there, but let's get back into the recap. Also, at the start of the month, I did commission some new emotes from Julie. Shout outs to her. Here's her Twitter. I'll put it up maybe on this side right here for you guys. She did an amazing job. I know, as you can see, I'll put up on the screen right here too, the actual emotes. I know with the Steelix, obviously since it's enlarged on here, it looks good, but in the actual Twitch chat, it's actually really hard to see with that gray color and the Monka S, like that little sweat drop. So I actually recommissioned even more emotes, even like bit emotes and everything. I think I did like 7 or something, but even the sub badges and everything, they look amazing. So I'm super happy with that. I did play a decent amount of Apex, as you guys saw from that video, and I looked at it again. It was almost 5 hours. It was 4 hours and like 42 minutes or something, and I condensed it into like 30 or 40 minutes. So I tried to freaking cut out as much as possible. But yeah, and I was so upset. I needed like 1 or 2 more games. I was like 60 RP away from D4 because I was plat 1. I should have just, I don't know why I didn't. It is what it is. I'm really not tripping. I'm sure I'll hit it this season, or season 8, right? I did hit, so this is, I guess, a big thing. I hit 2,500, so 2.5k followers over on Twitch. So pretty much that's where I start off in January, right? So I guess that's really good. And then maybe 5k, maybe even 10k, bro. Like I'm saying, like if something like starts to pop off and the snowball keeps rolling, you know what I'm saying? I don't think that's too far out of reach. You know, even though it's been 3-4 years and I'm not even at 3,000 followers, just, you know what I'm saying? I think if something pops off, I don't think that's too far outside, but I think I can definitely manage 5k. 5k 100%, 10k if something like pop, you know what I'm saying? Even more, who knows? I've been seeing on Twitter, bro, this week people getting like fat fucking hosts. I'm talking about like 5 fucking figure hosts, like 17,000 people, 1,100. I'm like, god damn, that's okay. You know what I'm saying? My day will pop off here soon. It'll come. And then obviously, since I'm on Twitch and everything, I thought it was funny that like we don't have cable or anything. So like for the inauguration, I just watched it on Twitch. I don't know. I thought that was kind of cool. And speaking of Twitch and everything, since it was like they did like a year recap of everything of like what streamer you watch the most, like the most emotes and the fact, and I'll put all these on the screen here that even one, but like there was like more than one person, like I was like their most watched or like in their top 3 of Twitch streamers out of the thousands of streamers on Twitch. For me, it just meant a lot to me, and I thought it was just like the coolest thing ever. So I'll put all these up here. I'll probably maybe just kind of talk over this. And I'm pretty sure I think I almost got everything. I mean, all the other things are kind of like small things. Like I was listening to a podcast. So I don't know if that's really worthy of putting in there. I've still been going to the gym pretty consistently, anywhere from 2 to 4 times a week. So that's been really good. And I don't want to post those type of pictures here unless I get like a crazy transformation in like a year or something. Then I'll maybe post one of those pictures, if you know what I mean, like a shirtless picture. But I'm really not all about that jazz.
You like jazz?
And I think the only other major thing is that I cleaned my mouse pad, and literally looking at the comparison before and after, how fucking disgusting it was. Like I think I've had it for like 2 years, maybe even more, and I never washed it. And obviously like I eat here and like I spilled shit, and it was disgusting, as you guys can see. So I guess this is your fucking reminder: clean your mouse pad, clean it, because mine was filthy and disgusting, literally disgusting. But yeah, so pretty much to recap pretty much what I said, because I know I ramble like a mup, is so I've been really consistent. Obviously, again, the YouTube thing is literally the biggest thing. I tell that myself every single time, but at least I've been good with TikTok and everything. And the streams, obviously Tuesday through Thursday, 2 to 8 Eastern Standard Time, and usually I always go later. If you think about it, if it's only 3 times a week, 6 hours, it's 18 hours a stream. So usually I'll always go a little bit longer. Like for example, yesterday on Thursday, because I'm recording this on Friday, I did a 10-hour. You know what I'm saying? So and it was a banger. I was feeling really good, and I was like really productive. But again, there's me rambling. So that's pretty much it for January. It was a really good start to the year. Still obviously fucking like crazy shit, I guess, because at the very beginning with like the Capitol riots, bro, but I mean that's a whole nother thing. I'm not gonna get into that, but I just appreciate you guys so much. Super excited. I feel like I just need to have this ambition and this drive for the rest of the year, because I remember last year when I started off, it didn't hit me till like later, right? So I really just gotta focus up this year and really put a lot of emphasis on the external exposure content. I pretty much did 1 year of just streaming, right? And I mean there was like really good growth, as you can see, like by all the numbers that I did in the December recap. But this year I want to do obviously 3 times a week, stay consistent with that schedule, because consistency is just like a huge thing. And then again, YouTube, TikTok, and whatever platforms that maybe come out this year. But that's all I got for you. Hey, I'll see you in the next one. I appreciate y'all so much for watching, and let's kill this year, bro. Let's get it. Come on now. You already know what YouTube is. Euch nicht mal sehen. Can we see the steam coming off that? Okay, well, the webcam can't see the steam coming off that. Anyway,